you look at it back in our ancestry days, black people was actually, you know what I'm saying, we was rich. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And we let the white people just snatch it from us. Why would we let them snatch it from us if we was already born rich?
See, they really played us into a situation where, they kind of manipulated the property, manipulated the land, manipulated the resources, and put us in such a bad position we couldn't, and then made it so we could never recover. Like I said, I was mentioning to y'all, look, if we take a look at, we just take it to slavery times. Pre-slavery, you know, we talk about some other stuff, you know, I mean, as far as our ancestry goes, you know, like how strong of people we were, how we dominated the planet, you know, like we were in control of, like, say, 2/3 of the planet, the whole planet. And then it, you know, came about certain things that historically, when we start talking about who we are as a people, you know, we the people of Moses. We the ones that came out of bondage. We the ones that came out of Egypt, you know, and went into Africa. You know, we wasn't the African people. Although we have an African heritage, we weren't the African people as far as anthropology shows. Anthropology shows that the African people have a different type of a skull. They have a different type of a head, where the people of Egypt have another type of a skull, another type of a head. And if you look at the history as it may be, the Africans never sold their own. They sold the people that were foreign to the land. So they were selling the Egyptians. They were selling, the Hebrews, the people that came out of bondage. That's who they were selling into slavery. They weren't selling their own. So this is why we ended up being the people that we were, you know, like we were, like it says that we were supposed to be in bondage until we were turned into a dead people. As a dead people, such as right now, we haven't, you know, we almost non-existent in the planet, on the planet. We ain't in control of nothing. Like I say, fast forward to the days of slavery. During the times of slavery, when slavery first came about, the 1500s, we were in control of 1/2 of the resources in the world. As of today, we still ain't got no further than 1/2 than the resources in the world today. You know, check the statistics. All you got to do is go and take a look at it, think about it. Come on, little brother, talk about it.
All right, so look, I'm on CCAP, right? Okay. I looked my name up because, you know, I just recently got a job too.
Okay, did you?
Yeah, I just got December 1st.
Okay, congratulations. I'm glad you made it. You know.
It says I owe the court $528. What does that mean? And they say I owe them on the 30th of this month. Why have I paid?
What if you don't pay it? Well, you know, I don't know if they got a penalty for it, if they got a civil penalty where you got to go and do some jail time for not paying your court costs or what have you, or you got to say something to them about it. Like you don't have it. You don't have a job. You don't got no resources. You can't give it to them.
You did that payment plan? We pay like every month like that? That's all I do.
Yeah, they do.
I only 2-3 G's.
Yeah.
So yeah, they already got like $50 a day from me for them 6 months. Hell no, they can kiss my black ass. I ain't paying it.
Yeah.
It's not saying like that. I'm just saying like that. I ain't finna pay no money. Like y'all basically, my people's putting money in my books on the phone. That's giving y'all money either way it goes. Dang, y'all holding me $50 a day. That's a lot of money if you think about it.
It is a lot of money. How long you stay locked up?
For 6 months. Okay. They were trying to give me like 107 years.
What? For what?
2 felony cases in 1 state.
What, some dope or something on that?
No, homicide, an arsenal case, and then robbery use of force.
Okay, yeah. Right. Well, I'm glad that you.
But you think that's funny?
Yeah, I'm saying, man, because yeah. See, that was a very, very fortunate thing, man. You might as well, you could consider that to be a heaven sent.
My nigga, you better pay that shit. I wouldn't even take that risk.
You better do that payment plan.
On my nigga, because when you go to court, they ask you, do you want to set up a payment plan?
I ain't got to go to court no more, so.
Yeah, you better just call down and still.
You gotta go open up your case. That's what I'm finna do to get my license.
I'm gonna do that same thing. But they got a license recovery program. It's free.
Y'all get to it. Y'all know how to get it. Y'all know how to play it. Y'all know where to get to it at. How to get to the license recovery plan.
I'm having my friends.
My cousin, he said it's free. You just go. I don't know where you go.
Come on in, Shawty. Get you a chair, man. You got this a chair over there?
All I know is that that's for free. I'd rather do that than pay on my ticket.
Yeah, well, y'all, if y'all need me to help y'all get that done, you know, like I holler at somebody, you know, see if y'all, you know, if I can bring that resource in here for y'all.
Bring that.
You know,
Jonathan, he be doing that.
Jonathan did. Oh yeah, he pushed for y'all, man. Of course, he pushed for y'all.
I need a job though, to be honest.
What you, how old are you?
19.
19. What you do? Can you know, you gonna
I
work?
can do anything.
Are you gonna work?
Hell yeah.
Okay, but you good with your hands?
Not like that, but
Okay. My man.
you know what I'm saying? If there's money online, I need some money.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do nothing illegal so I can go back to jail. That's
I get that part.
one thing I
I
have.
wouldn't, you know, I ain't got that kind of a plug. You know, yeah.
I got bricks I got 100 kids.
No, we ain't got that kind of plug.
Shit,
man.
Britain.
Yeah.
I'm a stuff.
Yeah. I got a couple guys, man, that got training programs, on the job training programs, hands-on training. They do construction trades. You know, a lot of them do, like say concrete work, you know, where they pouring concrete, what have you,
Yeah.
doing, building, reconstruction where they tearing the buildings down and stuff like that.
Laying concrete, that's easy.
Is it?
We like, it's called, man, what is it called? You know the things at the zoo? They're like this big, and then like you can sit on it.
Okay,
I
okay.
just call it a beastie. It's called a beastie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you make beasties like it's like you build it. First you gotta get the form up, then you put like some stuff around it. Then you got the concrete that you gotta put over the whole beastie. Like laying concrete, easy.
Yeah. What you have to like lay it on top of the form, or you have to like say fill it up?
No, you lay it on top of there.
Okay.
Like you just go all the way around. You know, layers of it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
smoothing it all
Okay,
out.
okay.
Paint it.
Yeah. You like that kind of operation?
Yeah, that's easy money if you ask me.
Was it just a training? Was it a training program?
No, we have to like really do it. But it's at Bayview. It's called a beastie.
Okay.
Then,
They got-
or I'll just have somebody, whoever working a good job, if I'm real cool with you, we can just set that job up and just rock.
Oh, look at that. Here we go. Now you on your way? Yeah.
No,
You got that joy.
No,
You understand? Here you
I'll
go.
What do you say? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
No, I'm just, man, I ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Let's do reconstruction. I can get you in the job of reconstruction.
Yeah.
Like you go inside a house.
Tear them
probably-
down.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
tear
that's
them
what we're
down.
trying to do now.
All
We're trying to
that.
put a program together for the summer or something. Once we start getting these houses, we have to come in and learn the trade and try to get a mentorship program where we can teach y'all how to do what I'm doing. You know, invest in houses or buying houses or
That's what I'm trying to do.
give you some real game on
I've heard
really
that
do
give
first.
you some money too.
Houses. Like your keys really up like that.
For real?
Houses.
Yeah.
Gotta get you some real money.
Yeah, you better know it.
I know somebody with 75 houses. Swear to
Nah,
God. He got 300 G's to play with every month.
Look at that. Tell me the program, man. Tell me. Look here, he got a slick little program. He got a slick formula. That I'm trying to pick his brain for this formula. This is my nephew, man. Like I'm 65, you understand? He's 25 years younger than me. I'm trying to pick his brain. You understand now?
I mean,
Okay.
it is an easy formula, but it's just the accumulation of houses. That's what you try to do more than anything else. You're trying to get as many. It's called a junkers program, where it's fucked up to say that they call it a junkers program, but they invested in our neighborhoods. But this is what the white people call it. That's how they feel about it.
What to do? How that thing? How
So
it play out, man?
what you doing is they only trying to get $100 or $200 per unit. That's it. Everything else is a loan or the maintenance of the property, or for somebody else to come in, a property management company, and they take care of it, and they just get their money off the back end. So what they're doing is they try to get as many properties as they can. Milwaukee got a program where they selling houses for $2,500 a house. That's it. It don't even cost that much. We just assume that it is because we don't know. We have the worst thing that we have as black men is a lack of information. That's what we got. That's where our disconnect from everybody else is. we don't want to learn shit. We think we know everything. We was having this talk last week. And we don't want to ask nobody because we think we know everything. You see what I'm saying? So if you sit there and you take the time to learn something, you can get some money. This is how you get some real money. It ain't hard. But y'all got an advantage that the average motherfucker ain't got, y'all ladies. Cause y'all got us. I come from Waukegan to come up here to fuck with y'all. Real talk. That's how much I care. That's how much I want to give back. Because like the little conversation y'all was having a few minutes ago, think about it. We 1% of 1%.
1/2 of 1%.
That ain't shit.
1%. Yeah, of the country's wealth.
That ain't nothing.
Nothing. And this
We don't count.
listen, like when they talk about the advancements that we made during the civil rights movement and this, that, and the third, how this, how it's
We
supposed to
ain't
be played
did
out.
shit.
We ain't did nothing. We've been had 1/2 of 1% of the world's wealth or the nation's wealth since slavery, since 1865, since 1870. That's as far as we done went. We ain't had no more since then. That's 150 years ago, man. My God.
And it all comes down
We
to
still ain't got nothing, man.
we don't want to learn nothing.
Yeah. So,
We want to say we do. We know a bunch of shit about nothing. You can sit here and ask a nigga anything, and he gonna argue you up and down about what another nigga got.
No bullshit.
Real talk. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
This is what we gonna do at this table. Every time I come here, we gonna keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
We can sit here and argue you up and down about what another nigga got. How much of a bag another nigga got. What you got?
Here we go.
Real talk.
Here we go.
Let's keep it 100.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm broke to the
Okay, but see, here it is. I was just listening to a podcast on my way up here. And the man said, if I give you $1 million cash, or if I let you hang out with a billionaire for a year, which one would you take?
Hang out with a billionaire for a year.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, that's right.
They both out.
Cause now, cause look, if you get the $1 million, you gotta pay bills, you gotta find somewhere to
You
stay.
gonna blow it.
Or you got to
Because you
figure out
don't know
what
what
to
to do with it.
You don't know
Investment.
yet.
Investment.
Yeah.
So
He gonna teach you how to invest that billionaire.
This is
he
what
gonna
we
teach
need
you
to
what to
do.
do with that money.
this is what we need to do. This is what we need to start doing. Man, okay, yeah, you just came off of 100. Man, thank God. Because your shit could have went all the way wrong.
Swear to God, they said, because the only reason I realized survived that, the people that supposed to tell, because I was all in Dan County.
Hey, listen,
But
it's
the-
okay, don't tell nobody.
Yeah,
That's your
right.
business.
We made
It's
it.
good, it's
Real
good.
talk, I know I
We made
understand,
it.
but that's
Yeah,
at the end of the
alright.
day, you here.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, now what you gonna do?
Me, first thing I'm finna do is graduate. That's the first thing I gotta do is
Man,
graduate.
praise God.
Then after I graduate, then whatever comes next in life just gonna have to happen. You know what I'm saying? Not no bad thing, it's a good thing. Like,
Okay, but listen to this. I'm gonna give you some game, man. It ain't what comes next, it's what you make come next. It's what you wanna do. You
Yeah.
gotta figure out at 19 years old what to do. And you gotta go after it every day. Because if you don't, you're gonna be one of these niggas in these streets.
Standing there with that thing in his pocket.
Subject to whatever come next. Fuck what come next, I'ma make what's next. That's what this shit about, man. We gotta figure out what we wanna do and do it every day.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Bullshit ain't nothing. Y'all want some game? We gonna give you some game.
Oh yeah.
We done been there. I did 17 and a half years in the penitentiary. Federal penitentiary. He done did 21 years in the federal penitentiary. I done did everything that y'all thinking about wanting to do. I've done it.
Yeah, on the way.
Real
On the
talk.
way. Yeah. On the way.
Y'all gotta do better, man. These streets ain't it. They gonna lose you.
Want to lose you. They don't want to just put you away. Now
He just said he was facing 100 and some years.
Yeah.
The fuck? It ain't 100 and some years at this table.
Here we go.
All together. But this is what he was facing. And we look at this shit like it don't mean